Hi guys and welcome back to Tom Talks. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And today we've not done something like this on the channel in a while. We've done it obviously on the Tom Talks blog, link to that will be below. But concert review. Now I went to this concert over a month ago, but I'm going to a concert tonight which will be on the Tom Talks blog soon, so keep an eye out for that. That review is already out. I was meant to put this up before my other concert review. Didn't happen. Things get in the way. Life gets in the way. It's up there now. There'll be a link below to that as well. But back to the video. So I thought I might as well do this now. Make it a bit of a quickie. Give my thoughts. So we're going to be talking about Bring Me the Horizons concert at the Utility Arena in Birmingham, which was last month, middle of January-ish. Bring Me the Horizon are a band that I've been actively listening to since 2015, 2016-ish. I first heard, I think, Can You Feel My Heart? My mate used to play that, and then I obviously got into them during the That's the Spirit era. And from then on, I've been a fairly big fan of the band, whatever the quality of the projects have been. But I'd never seen them live before. They had been at Reading Festival, I think it was 2018, although they were named something else. I didn't realise it was them until I heard them from a distance. But by then it was like, towards the end of the set, I was like, what a shame. But I've seen them now. And I can say that they are very good live. I don't go to many rock concerts per se. I will see rock acts at festivals, but I don't go to many. But I'm really glad I went to this one. It was very good. But before Bring Me the Horizon, we have the support acts. There was Static Dress first, who they had a good energy about them, and they started off the show well, but I wasn't massively into what was happening with them. We had Cassiette, who I really like. I'd never heard of Cassiette before, but she's really good. And I really liked her energy. I like the music, the mixture of the sort of like the heavier stuff with a more electronic pop sensibility to it. So I really like her, and I'd really recommend you listen to her stuff. And then we had Bad Omens, who are quite big for a support act. Listening to them beforehand, I felt they were a bit derivative of Bring Me. But live, they're pretty good. They've got some decent songs that go off a bit better live. They've got good stage presence. They know how to get the crowd going. And a lot of people were excited for them. And I kind of saw a bit more why from the live stuff. So overall, the support acts, I was a little bit mixed on. But I think they all had a part to play and all did the job well. And then we got to Bring Me the Horizon. And as I said, they were great. They were really good. What was notable? I think notably they did a variety of stuff. They did the older stuff. They even did the track Diamonds Aren't Forever, which is like a proper old school Bring Me the Horizon cut. And that was good. But mainly it was Sempiternal, That's the Spirit, and Post-Human Survival Horror, and of course the new singles that are coming out on Post-Human Next Gen. We also got Mantra from Ammo, but Ammo's a weird... Ammo, going back to that album, it's a bit of a mixed bag for me, but Mantra does go off still. And a lot of the tracks, they went off. I mean, before we get to the big stuff, you had Dark Side, I thought is a great way to start. Empire is really enjoyable. I like that track. Amen went off as well. We had a bit of a break because, unfortunately, somebody in the crowd, after doing a bit of research, passed out, so there was a break. But we came back afterwards, and, you know, things kept going. Kool-Aid, while I'm not in love with as a single, I think does its job live. Shadow Moses is great. Kingslayer is a track that has really grown on me, and it was great live. Strangers which is an enjoyable track, but not a track I'm in love with. I think worked well as like the acoustic ballad, so to speak. We got Parasite Eve, which is a fantastic single, and it, yeah, really goes off live. Antivist is a cool little track, and I think it fits well, even though it came out ages ago in terms of the content. And then we got to the end. We got Drown, which I love that track. It's a proper stadium ballad, which it's not a stadium, the Utility Arena, but it's an arena. So, you know, it fits similar vibes. And he basically got the crowd to be singing that one. And that was cool. Can You Feel My Heart was great live. I love that track. It was my introduction to this band. I still love it. And then obviously they go off and it's like one more song. You know what's happening. They're going to come back on for the encore. Doomed. Great track and a little bit underrated, I think. Probably not by the fan base, but in general. Lost, I really enjoy. It's a bit gimmicky. It's a bit poppy. But it's still got the core essence of Bring Me the Horizon, and that track did do well. And then they ended with Throne, which is, of course, probably their most well-known song. And yeah, it's a great close. So in terms of the music, I think that was good. I think the singing was great. The instrumentation from the rest of the band was great as well. The scenery was great. What was going on in the background was really cool, whether it was like the stained glass church windows or the animatronic demon as well. I think that was cool. I think the thing that sold it for me was like the whole Eve Ollie Sykes thing. There was like a bit of banter about how Posthuman Next Gen's been delayed and it's not out yet because I guess this tour was probably for that. But that was cool, and like the whole, all the world's coming to an end, and they made effort here, and it was well liked. Ollie Sykes in general is a great performer, and he knows how to interact with the crowd. He knows when to hit the screams, when to just sing. All the band did very well on that front. And also as well, there was a point where they stopped and they kind of went through tracks that are going to be on the record. There's like a grungy one, which I'm very interested to hear in full. And he got us to record gang vocals for one of the tracks, which is really cool. So the people that were at that concert can now say they're on a Bring Me the Horizon album when Posthuman Next Gen does get released. It really involved the crowd in, which I liked. Oh, and one more thing. The mosh pits. The mosh pits were very good. People were friendly and helped you up. It didn't go too wild, but they were fun and they felt like mosh pits. And it's been a while since I've been in a good mosh pit, so I really enjoyed that. But to summarise, Bring Me the Horizon were pretty great. I really enjoyed what they did. I thought it was a fun concert. I had a good time. And I'd happily see them again. So what would I give Bring Me the Horizon? I'd give it an 8.5, I reckon. I think 8.5, I think, is suitable. I had a really fun time today. Not today, last year. Not last year, last month. God, I'm losing the plot here. But, yeah. And if you have the opportunity to see them live, I'd highly recommend you take it. Because you'll have a really good time. And that's my thoughts on Bring Me the Horizon at the Utility Arena. What are your thoughts? If you went to the concert, let me know. I'd like to see what you thought. I'd be interested. Maybe I saw you there. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? But until next time, folks, this has been another Tom Talks.